Session update version 1.0.0.94 is now available on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Unfortunately, there's still no news on when Nintendo will get an update. This update doesn't actually have too many changes in it. However, there is a reason for that, which I will explain in a little bit. But the first change I want to actually mention has to do with a little bit of animation work. Before, when you would initially push, the foot would clip through the board. That has now been fixed, so when you first push, the foot coming off the board is not going to clip through the board anymore. The foot now goes over to the side more to actually avoid the board. Another animation change that was made is for the braking. So if we wait until he comes to a complete stop, you can see he actually stands up properly now. So before, the character would just kind of freeze in a pose as soon as you brake, but now the character actually finishes the animation and stands up straight. I guess I'll mention a couple of the bug fixes. There's one that's really small. This actually has to do with the reticle in the middle of the screen right here. So you notice how it gets smaller as you hover over an object? Well, before, when you would select it and then recall it, it would remain small as if it was still selected. That's been fixed. That's just a tiny little bug. There was actually a crash that was fixed. If you had the replay editor open and pushed close and L3 at the exact same time, it would crash. That was fixed. The other thing that was fixed in the replay editor is the filmer mode. It used to be when you clicked it, you would just raise up to the sky. You no longer raise up to the sky when you click L3 and enter filmer mode. Moving on down to the skate shop, there's actually not anything technically new in the skate shop, but if we go to DIY objects, miscellaneous objects, these 4 objects, the concrete barrier, the park bench, the picnic table wood, and the concrete spine, have been added back into the shop. They were previously accidentally taken out. Same with this ramp right here. So you now have access to all 5 of these objects again. All right, now on to the big news. We have been in the process of upgrading Session from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5. Now, I know this might not sound like interesting news if you don't know what impact this will have on Session's future. Unfortunately, it's still a little bit too early to mention publicly all the specifics of what the upgrade actually means. Just know that this is a very necessary step in order to progress Session's core mechanics and future features. Unfortunately, this upgrade is not as easy as click, update, done. There's a lot of issues that arise when you try to upgrade the entire engine. Some of you may remember that this upgrade has been attempted before, but it turned out to be way too much work for the small team that we had at the time. Now that we've been on a roll with hiring more devs, we have far more support getting Session upgraded to Unreal Engine 5, which I'm super excited about. So that's all that's in this free update, but there is a paid DLC that just came out with this update, the Schoolyard map. This map features a lot of famous skate spots, so if you want to see everything that's in this DLC, click this video right here and I will catch you there.